Secretary of State, when do you imagine the time will be that will be the last man or woman standing? When do you hope to have full evacuation?
Our timescales plan on August the 31st for the evacuation of all the people that we would have said was in the hopper, those people that are passing or have passed security checks, those people that are effectively have a ticket to ride, and indeed get out the 3 cohorts that I think I told you about last week, which were entitled personnel, British passport holders, British officials, and indeed then obviously all those Afghans. And I think, to be clear to your listeners, we are only now in Afghanistan and have been for the last 2 weeks to process those people. We're not in it for, we're not doing other diplomatic functions. We are simply there to process all those British passport holders and all those people we have an obligation to. And, our men and women of our armed forces are risking their lives in doing that, but that is the right thing to do. They've risked their lives for the last 20 years. At the very least, our obligation has to be as many of these people through the pipeline as possible. But I think I also said, and it's a really deep part of regret for me, that some people won't get back. Some people won't get back. And we will have to do our best in third countries to process those people.
Why do you feel it so personally, Mr. Wallace?
Because I'm a soldier. Because it's sad, and the West has done what it's done. And we have to do our very best, Nick, to get people out and stand by our obligations. And 20 years of sacrifice is what it is.
Lastly, you and I have been speaking for years, and I think earlier you were almost choking up, Mr. Wallace. Is that partly because, to remind my listeners, you've served yourself, you've been a captain in the Scots Guards? Is that why you feel it so personal?
No, I just think we all care. We all care. We're all trying to do our very best. It's quite a high-pressured environment, and I think we just have to make sure we do our best. And I don't like waking up in the morning and seeing the footage I see on the telly. I hate. I know we all have our own conflicts as soldiers. Mine was Northern Ireland. It wasn't like in Afghanistan. We all have our memories, and you cannot help but understand the real sense of sadness and anxiousness from our veterans, and we have to stand by that.